I think my connection fucked up. Yeah, the connection is fucking up. It's getting slightly better. I'll make that sure on my phone. Oh, it's lagging as fuck. What the hell? Maybe I should make some changes to the OBS settings. Alright, let's see how to fix the lag.
Hey guys, it's your boy Crucive, and today I'm bringing you a quick video just to show you guys how to fix a lagging / frame drop issue when streaming on Twitch. So a friend of mine got this issue and it was really annoying, but I showed him how to solve it. So I figured if I shared it, I could get a ton of views, and I like views. If you're having the same issue, obviously you can use it, see if it benefits you, and does work for you. But this solved his issue, and now my friend can stream in full quality on Twitch, so that's great. Make sure to set your bitrate to 3,500. Anything above this voids the Twitch terms of service, and anything below this is going to look horrible. Besides, changing your bitrate isn't going to fix this issue, because this isn't a bandwidth problem we're dealing with, it's a hardware one. So what we did is I told him to change this from X264 to NVENC H.264. Now effectively what you're doing by changing this setting is instead of your CPU doing all the work, your graphics card does instead. Now if you have a great CPU with a lot of...
Alright, I'm gonna try anyway. If it's getting too laggy, I can fix it. Maybe it will get better. Alright, continue to the Adventurers Guild.
This is where I always set up.
I don't care. You're blocking the public way. You'll have to move.
Well, where am I supposed to go?
That's your problem. Just go. Hot soup!
delicious soup. Best soup you'll ever have. Aha! Come here for soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup. It is a revelation, a liquid epiphany. Heaven by the spoonful. There is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup?
Yeah.
No. On consideration, you are... ruffians.
This guy doesn't want the money? Alright.
Arms for your bloody arms.
Dwarves took all I had. Please help me.
I've known some good trout, but not many. Adventurers saved this town. Round 'em up! That's what I say!
I've known elves, dwarves, and trout all my life. Finest people around.
Finest people, I tell you.
Seems like they're hanging anyone. They hanged my shoemaker last week.
He must have done something wrong. The temple knows what it's doing.
Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. Aye. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
You okay?
Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
Really, I do. Shh! Don't say that out loud.
Be it known that the Temple of the Sword Father seeks the adventurer Hnafe Oakmore for questioning in connection with necromancy and possession of forbidden texts. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is instructed to report to the temple immediately.
Here we are. The guild.
Oh, Rebby, a new recruit?
Yep.
There were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
What I just saw at Henred's Hanging Tree was the last straw. We have to...
Do you hear that?
The Song of the Maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way, hero! Hurry!
So far, so good. I like the soundtrack of this game. Find the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, we made it. What a nightmare, eh? Come on. We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves.
Alright.
The Adventurers Guild from back before the old town was buried is still here after all these years. Just a little filthier and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherites. Come on. We're looking for a green door.
Okay. Do not enter. By order of the temple, this property is condemned. Diseased, corruption, or abominations may be found within. Let's see. Let's see. We ignite. Nice. Alright. We got a stew. The entire party regains advice 20 constitution. We got some booze, 2 spell points and 1 stack of drink. Herbs, healing potions, torches, some lockpick, more herbs. Alright. My phone is ringing, guys. Just a second. Sorry guys, it's one of my friends. He's doing I don't know how to say it in English. like if you have a balcony and on the windows you do this plastic isolation. So this is his job, he's doing this. And he forgot to put a net for the bugs outside, so he will be soon here to take the measurements for the net, so no bugs will be pesking us. Alright? And the camera fucked up. Shit. Gonna fix that camera. The USB port is making some monkey business. Alright, we're back. Some configurations of the camera needs to be done. Like this. Alright. So dun, 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 dun. Where's the...
How may I serve?
Where's the other loot?
Hmm? Yes?
Skill tree. Each time you level up you earn a skill point which can be spent to unlock new skills. Alright. Alright. What do we have? Max spell points. Target falls or shrink. I guess we need to learn this one. Alright, we'll come back to this. Oh, so I put everything from my inventory into the crate. Alright. I see. This crate must be full of surprises. Yeah. Okay. Good thing we stumble upon that.
What can I do?
Eh?
Here.
Blue highway.
Hold on, hero. You'd better touch that luckstone. Luckstones have been around
This
since
one?
before the All War. And it's always good to give them a rub, particularly before a fight. They can give you a second chance if things go wrong. There. Now you're safe. No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
Alright. Save you. Okay. Oh, so something is blocking the path. Alright. Okay. And this is? offerings. Can we offer some stew? No. Maybe some booze.
Are they adventurers? Did they escape the fire?
Bide a moment. Don't think these are any friends of ours. No, they're up to mischief. We'll have to fight them, I fear.
Charge enemies before they spot you to get first strike. If they spot you first, they'll get the first turn. Alright.
Kill! Kill for the master! Your story ends here.
It's turn based, you have 3 opportunity points to spend each turn. This number will increase as you progress. Your adventurers have abilities that cost opportunity. The only way to recover opportunity after it is spent is to end your turn. Alright. Chop. What's this? Chuck. Gain a spell point by drinking a magical booze. And move. You're gonna attack. Alright. And we can...
I beg your pardon.
Alright.
Cheers, friends!
Drink it in the Toby!
Each time your bard takes a drink, they get a little drunk. If their drunkenness level exceeds their intelligence, they will have a brief burst of strength before they pass out and are stern for 1 turn. All this can be seen if you inspect the drunk status effect, drink responsibility. Alright. So this guy... 6 mental. Is this... Immune to bleed? Alright. This guy is okay.
Get over there!
Kill for the masters. What masters, I wonder?
Weather tunic. Alright. I hope we can heal back here at the stone. Let's see. So this guy is level 3 and she's level 1, so we can't. Alright, we can't equip the weather armor. This guy has the same thing. Sprinter, she will walk or something.
Aye.
Just hatchet and musical bones. Right. Alright.
Searching for us, Albridger. We better steer clear.
There's like 4 guys. I don't think we can fight those. Easy, normal, challenging, impossible.
even for heroes such as ourselves.
Alright.
I fear this fight will be too much.
Yeah, we can skip this.
Maybe those rogues were carrying something to burn down these boards. What did you find out?
That was the Dragon Ball. These are greenies.
Adventurers, pluck their hearts out.
I want extra for this.
Alright, so fighting is straight line. You can move anywhere, and there's the battlefield grid. Alright, what do we have?
On your word.
So this guy's gonna move inside the bubble. Oh, no.
Ready. May I pass?
Ready?
I want to hear the music. We're gonna lower all the other sounds. Just a bit. Got 4 guys, 20 XP.
That was a nasty scrap. Let's see to our
Taking some
wounds.
damage. Heal up before the next fight by eating food. Right click to bring up the party bar, click the inventory button or press I to open your inventory, and then right click on hardest tool to edit. It heals the entire party. This is okay. This is really handy actually. It's healing both of them. Alright. What do we have here? Elven boots. Reduce the opportunity cost of your next attack by 1. Grain. Crafting. Yeah. Rusty hatchet. I think we have one. Pallet armor boots. Move. May be used twice in a turn. Nice. Alright. So.
Ready.
Let's see. She got.
Aye.
Hey. They basically
What
have
can I
the
do?
same health. But I prefer her to move. She can't wear
Aye.
leather armor. Alright, so this guy gets the boots.
How may I serve?
Strength +1. This is the same. Alright. So we have a chest. Let's see. Arming sword. Swing an additional time with Storm of Blades. That gives 1 more to strength. I'm gonna try it. Might be better.
More troublemakers.
Aye. It looks like we can't avoid them.
These are greenies, so it's an easy fight.
Enemies, attack! We're coming for you.
here.
No target in range. I guess we should be standing right here to attack this guy. Can we chop? We can
stepping by.
Move and execute bigger attack. There we go.
Just try it.
Ready. Ooh. May I pass? Come on then! I beg your pardon.
On your word.
Okay. We got some little more XP. We got some sweet loot. 6 coins. Alright.
There's another luckstone. Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Yeah, that's true, Rabbi. This ancient luckstone. You'll find this all over the wilds and dungeons of Kate. You can choose to save your game at one of these luckstones, or if you're daring, you can instead consume the luckstone's magic, destroying the stone but gaining experience for your entire party. We're gonna consume this. Alright. So it's a little bit risky now, but...
You fools! You let them scatter! Now we shall have to drag them out again! The people must see what a danger these outcasts are! Fight
We're the danger? Who set fire to the guild?
Aye. And who keeps hanging innocent folk?
Who? These bastards. These bastards.
More paladins. Can't let them spot us. Edge left and stick to the shadows. The Adventurers Guild is just around the corner.
I don't see
All
any
right.
shadows.
Though after what they did.
Sorry, my phone is ringing again. Just a second. Alright, sorry guys. It was a, it was a some lady from a company that offers GPS tractions for tractors, the stuff I do. So she was promoting something. Alright, we have cabbage, bone shards, potatoes. We're gonna stick to into the shadows. I don't see any shadows.
What is that?
One eye, one leg, one arm. Is it a Fashan? I've sung songs about them, but I never thought I'd see one.
All the monsters of legend.
We have a dot. Beware, adventurers are not your friends. Only the temple has the authority to hunt abominations and arrest evildoers. Vigilantism will not be tolerated. Report any unauthorized hunting to the temple. Okay, we can take this guy.
Aha! On your word.
Ready?
It's focusing its hypnotic eye attack. It will kill everyone in front of it if you don't move your adventurers out of the way before it fires. You can also stop an enemy from focusing by hitting them with mental damage. Rabi's head knocker ability deals mental damage. Give it a try. Okay. We just use that.
Ready for orders. I beg your pardon.
Here.
We can... No, he will take a hit if I stand. But...
Stepping by.
Oh! Shit. Shit. It's on cooldown.
Let me just...
Ready.
On your word. Pardon.
Okay, so now we will use it to disturb him.
On your word.
Second. Then we can.
Here.
The best thing is to hit and run in this case.
Stepping by.
And she'll
Ready? Aha!
There we go. Alright. We have some musical bones and metal scraps. Simple rhythm instruments played by rattling them together in one hand. 2 constitution. This guy. Alright, so we got 2 max health.
Yes?
She already has some. The entire party regains 3 constitution by the cabbage. We're gonna use this just in case. This is a nice vest.
Aye.
Sadly, no one
How
can
may I
use it
serve?
at this point. Okay, we will stick to the shadows for now. Loot if we have something to loot here. Let's see if we can take these guys. Blacksmith and Hawk.
Nothing out there but trouble. Stay near the torches.
Oh, they're friendly.
Stay in the camp.
Alright. Okay, we saved the game.
Torn apart, right in front of me. I didn't know whether to shit or scream. I think I did both.
What do you want? Forgive me, my bile. It is not you who have stirred it, but these cursed clods who broke my best lute and battered me with their oafish fists. If you need an instrument, I have a few I am willing to sell. I am trying to raise enough coin to return to the Everwood. The venture has not so far been a success. A mob, fevered by the Fatherites. They accused me of trying to lure some badish boy into the shadows, then set upon me with fist and boot. Had not a fellow adventurer been passing, I've no doubt I would have hung from their tree. Fortunately, a dwarf named Dalgleish saw my peril and dragged me to safety, taking many blows himself. I am in... Not the finest instruments you'll ever find. Just a few I've acquired over...
Yeah, let's see what we have. This gives strength, constitution, intelligence. We don't have training for anything right now. Oh, this gives strength. It's quite expensive. We have some stuff to sell. And we can sell this one for one. Yeah, I guess we'll be short on cash. Or maybe we could buy just one thing. Let's see. These are pretty expensive. I'm gonna stick with them. I don't know what to sell. We have some crafting stuff. I guess that will be it for now.
May you have better fortune than your fair friend Mary.
May you too, my friend.
Not against them things.
It's my phone again. I'm sorry. So guys, the guy's here to fix up my windows. It will be like 10 minutes and I'll be right back. изключиш микрофона от тук. Hello guys. I had something that needed to be done. Alright. Okay. So
Do not fear me, friends. I beg you. Yes, I am a Fatherite, but I no longer take orders from Bishop Henred or any of his compatriots. It is they who are not Fatherites, for they have abandoned the Sword Father's tenets. Thus, I have broken with them and come here to this refuge to do what a priest must always do. Help the helpless. If you seek to channel the power of your god for good works, yes, I can show you.
Yes.
First, however, I would ask a favor. Some of Henred's so-called paladins have looted sacred relics and are wearing them as medals, it seems. As if covering one's self in holy artifacts made one more holy. Preposterous. I know Paladin Captain Beckwith, who patrols the road near Fetter Cairn, wears one. If you could get it from him, so I may return it to its proper place,
I'll believe that you have the
I would believe that you have the fort.
Okay. Correct Paladin's Captain something, right? What caused you to break with the temple?
I was reprimanded for aiding a dwarf. And when I defended myself, Henred demanded I give up my ministry. I left without looking back. But I haven't left the true church. Only Henred's church, which is not and shall never be mine.
Alright. What do you think of Bishop Henred?
He did not seem so terrible when first he arrived. Ambitious, yes, but still compassionate and with a keen intellect that was never satisfied. Then slowly his mind became less flexible, his fears more consuming and his compassion reserved only for his own kind. Where once the temples helped all, Henred ordered that only the faithful be fed and all others be turned away. It only got worse from there, as you know, and I now fear he has lost his...
He's lost his sanity, yeah, to order things like that. Alright. How are you helping here?
Well, I do what I can. Healing, comforting, feeding, advising.
Okay, so this guy can heal.
Let me see what ails you.
Alright. Tell us more of the Sword Father.
The Sword Father was a man once, a king of Lestras who valiantly drove out foreign invaders and sacrificed himself for the security of his people. Such was his honor and goodness that he became a god upon his death, and his daughter, known as the Blessed Lady, an all-merciful goddess.
Merciful.
Together they watch over mankind, the Father inspiring them in times of trouble, the Blessed Lady...
Alright. Goodbye, my friend.
Bless you, friends.
Thank you, bless you too. Okay, we need 3 of those.
Stay still. You must rest.
Aye. Cabbage? Carrots?
This guy again.
Potatoes?
Potatoes. Do you need anything?
Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
Alright. Take care.
Aye.
Welcome, friend.
I'm Resa, and this is Palafax. How can...
What help do you offer?
New folks arriving here every day, driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you, and they all need to eat and sleep. Oh, I haven't much, but we share what we have. If you need food, it's there. A place to lie down, the houses across the way are safe, and if you're wounded, get in that line there. We'll...
Alright. Who is Palafax?
Ah, my bold, brave husband. Always manages to find trouble where no one else can. Good thing for a guard, I suppose. Not so easy on his wife, though. Well, at least we're in trouble together.
This is true touching love. How did you come to help out here?
It was all chaos here when the attack started, so somebody had to organise. Me and Palafax here, my husband, we started finding blankets and food for the rest and keeping watch as best we could. Not doing too bad so far, but there's more folk coming in every day. It'll get worse before it gets better.
Alright.
Help out if you can. We need it.
We'll sure do. Palafax.
Poor folk. More every day. Where are we going to fit them all? If you need food and healing, see my wife here, Resa. If you need a blade or some leather on your back, see me. And if you're fit enough, we could use some help holding back the darkness as the city watch in...
Alright.
Have a look.
Alright. Holy book. Ooh, so expensive. $63 gold. We can't get anything. Neither these legendary swords. This is expensive stuff. Alright.
And why shouldn't I be? Was with them for 30 years until this Henred becomes Bishop of the Fatherites. Then all of a sudden being Einar is a sin, fired for worshipping the wrong gods, took my house and tried to burn poor Resa as a witch. Pooh! Spent half my life arresting the rats that lived in Skara Brae below, and now I'm down here helping them. Oh, it's a funny old...
Sorry to hear that, fella.
I've got some likely lads patrolling the camp. But what we really need is some hardy souls to go into the dark and clean...
Alright, we can clear the streets,
Resa's my wife. Met her at her father's tavern. Oh, she wouldn't look at me at first. But then, well, I guess she got used to me. I won't find a kinder person in all of Cape. Thanks for looking.
Yeah, thank you too, mister.
Here we are. I told Orlo not to let anybody in who didn't give him the Wildland whistle.
You just earned your first Song of Exploration. Song of Exploration can affect the world in many different ways. First, bring up the party bar. Next, review your abilities. Finally, select the Wildland whistle to play it and open the door to the Adventurers Guild.
Give it a try.
So, we can scout some more. There might be something interesting.
Now's the perfect time. Everybody's out of their houses, left all their valuables behind.
But what about the monsters? What if we get ate?
We'll be careful, that's all. And if we're caught, well, I run faster than you, so that's all right.
Alright. There was a... Just in case. There was a passage right here. Oh, so we came back. Alright. This is the beginning of the level. Alright. Play the Wildland whistle for the Adventurers Guild Doorman.
That
the tune! Welcome, friend. Hello, Robbie. Glad to see.
One minute. I gotta make a little speech. And this time, I hope we won't be interrupted. All friends, lend me your ears a moment. Well, friends, seems the Fatherites have decided to wipe us adventurers out once and for all. Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Skara Brae, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy. And the best way to do that is to bring them the enemy. Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Skara Brae, not just to save the Adventurers Guild, but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Keith. So, any volunteers?
Anyone?
Well, you know where I'll be when you make up your mind.
Talk to Ravi. Mercy, the mercenary captain.
If you want something, spit it out. No time for any hemming and hawing.
Chill, man. Chill. What are you busy with?
Aside from listening to Jackdaw and Numpties, I hire out sell swords to them that can afford it. Are you in the market? Not without a token, you won't. Go see the sisters if you're looking for charity.
Alright. Farewell.
Oh, nothing is it? Wasting my time.
Have a sip.
Hello, friends.
Hey, Sir Stephen of Dengler.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Sir Stephen of Dengler. Can't talk long. Black Hawk and I are flying off to Lestras. That's right, flying. I ride on the back of a great hawk, crossing land and sea as easy as others cross the street. It's always been a dream of mine to circumnavigate the...
Alright.
Black Hawk is the name of my Black Hawk. Yes, he's a big old bird. Wings wider than the gates of Skara Brae. Have him perched on top of Kyralan's tower right now. But you can't see him. Oh no, I made him invisible so he won't scare the populace.
You're a clever guy, Mr. Stephen. Alright, goodbye.
See you soon.
Bricktop Bridget.
Ah, another weary soul. Not many creature comforts yet here at the new guild, but Granny Goodnight and I managed to put a few kegs in a barrow as we were running out. So, it's no much,
Hit
but...
me. Hit me. Alright. Let's see. Let's hear about the guild.
In the old days, the guild was out in the open. A place for treasure hunters, sell swords, and practitioners to find work and tell tall tales. These days, it's the last refuge for anyone who doesn't fit into the Fatherites' narrow little world. Mages, rogues, folk of the old races. They can all have a drink and know they're not going to have any trouble. Well, they could until tonight.
And why is that? Where is Granny Goodnight?
Didn't he make it? Poor soul. Paladin got her before I could get him. No half the barkeep she was, but I'll do my best.
Okay. Farewell.
Happy drinking, friend.
Thank you.
So, this sage can save the world.
Only if he is freed. And that is my quest.
I swear the paladins are worse than monsters they hunt. In the name of protecting the city, they have dragged many an honest family from their beds and questioned them at length, demanding that they report upon their neighbors. Misdeed and suspicious associations, and threatening to take away their children if they not. Thus do the paladins breed in Scarabray a climate of fear where every man suspects his friend, even his own family, of being a witch or a spy, so that, to escape an inquisition, everyone runs to the temple to inform on their nearest and dearest. It's sad, dark time. I fear for the soul of the city. Paul.
Ah, adventurers.
Yep.
Off to do a little dungeon crawling, are you? Makes me wish I were young again. Good luck down there.
What? Down where?
Welcome, adventurer. We are the review board of the Adventurers Guild. Before you can be allowed to learn certain skills or follow certain paths, your progress must be reviewed to be certain that you are worthy. You will know when to return to us. We look farewell, adventurer.
Who? Oh, hello! Farron Brygo is the name. Impresario of theatrical entertainments and pageants of the mind. My company and I have performed before kings and queens on village greens and everything in between.
Alright.
We tell stories of all kinds, from tall tales of knights and thieves and bards, to poignant parables set in a world beyond the end of the world, to epics of God. In my 40 years practicing my chosen trade, I have had the privilege of working with some of the finest magicians, storytellers,
My phone ringing
craftsmen,
again.
and artists the world has ever known. And it has been our continued pleasure to create together new and wondrous worlds for our audience to explore.
have company?
In my
Okay. Braigo is an interesting name. Where are you from?
My family were bankers in the land of the golden sun, but I left that trade to follow my love of art and storytelling and entertaining the people. I'm working on a new entertainment as we speak, about a band of bold adventurers trying to stop ancient evils from destroying the world. And I'm...
Alright. Very well.
Good talking to you. See you again.
Ah, hello. Good to meet fellow seekers of adventure. I am Egbar Andros, known as Stronghold. It seems I have sought adventure for many years. First as a mercenary in Sarai, then as a treasure hunter and thief. Then one day in a market in Gouache, I heard a song that told of a great sage trapped in an endlessly repeating dream. The song said that if the sage was freed from his dream, he would turn the world from the path of ruin. And I, suddenly feeling I had unwittingly been treading just such a path, decided I would a name from my mercenary days. I was known to hold the line and never break, and to close the gaps when others fled. Murders, disappearances, intolerance, hate, the clash of the old and the new. All this is happening within your walls. It makes me wonder if the ruin the sage is meant to save us from is close at hand. If it is, then I must find him quickly and stop telling tales.
Okay.
Good luck on your adventures, friends.
Thanks.
I hope you find what you seek.
Oh, there. I don't suppose you'd be interested in buying or... That's right. Usually do brisk business, but not having much luck. Haven't made a sale in days. Everyone down here in Skara Brae below seems to have one already. Not an empty vessel among you. Up in the new city, of course, almost no one has a soul. I could make a killing up there. Plenty of souls down here to choose from, but no one seems in a selling mood. Too busy fighting the good fight, or some such nonsense. Think I'll have to move on to some place where the people are more beset with ennui, boredom.
Okay.
Nice
I don't
talking
want to
with
sell
you.
any souls right now. Adventurers Celestial Almanac. Okay, we got some recipes, I guess. Place elven weapon. Secret sign, secret tales. Oh, we sold every elven weapon we have.
Welcome to Roscoe's. But I want you to know this is not the Emporium. I'm only here selling this rubbish because the Emporium has been flattened by a giant and occupied by Trow. Very well. Here am...
This mace is armor class strength. Sandals, hood. The rusty mace is not bad. So 104 gold. We can pass. Goodbye.
Thank
Alright.
you for coming to Roscoe's.
Back to the quest.
Please.
Talk to Rabbi.
Ah, I knew you'd come forward, hero. Seems the raid on the Adventurers Guild was just one attack among many today. There's atrocities happening all over Scarabray. And Dalgleish, Ringneck and the Green Lady, who you met during the fighting, have gone to look into some of them. I promised I'd send help if I could find any. Would you look for them and give them a hand?
Alright.
This is the old town, the original Scarabray. When the mad god Tarjan attacked it with fire and storm a century and a half ago, the earth shook so the muddy hills around the town flowed down and buried it to the gables. Ever since, the poor and outcast and outlaw have been digging it out again, little by little, making a home in the dark.
Tell me more about your dream, where I am the hero and you're lost.
Now, there's not much more to tell. I can never remember any details of where or how. I just know the troubles we're having now will end when you end them. And somehow, you'll end me too. I only wish...
What do Fatherites have against us?
The Fatherites claim that elves, dwarves, trow, and those who practice magic or follow the old ways are enemies of their faith. But until all this magical mayhem started, the most they would do was preach against us. Now it seems they want to wipe us out, as if that would make them safe. It isn't us by...
What is Ringneck's story?
Ha! Ringneck's a collector,
I was looking into a kidnapping
like shiny things.
Bottom.
He was looking into a kidnapping in Wellbottom, the Trow camp here in Scarabray below. I'd look for him first,
He
as
can help you
Wellbottom's
find
nearby.
others. Alright. I'll help them, my
If
friend.
you need some kit, peek in those crates. Won't do to go around defenseless in days like these.
You level up. Each time your adventurers level up, they earn a skill point. Spend your skill points in your skill tree to grow in power. Learn new abilities and train to use new gear. Open your skill tree by pressing K or by right clicking and choosing the skill bar. Okay. We got a hood, barricade, healing potion. Alright, well, we got a bunch of stuff, but we have no training whatsoever. Oh, the camera is fucked up again. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're gonna save the game and let's see the skills. Basic combat, strength, deals 2 physical to the first enemy in range, hit 3 times. Five mental damage. 20% chance to reset their cooldown. This is handy. This is some bleed. I think I'm gonna go with the axes. This gives strength. Alright, let's see defense. All birds can stylish. What do we have here? Medium armor, constitution. Medium armor, medium armor. Jester, jester. Elven armor. I'm gonna hold on to that. Let's see the music. And it's set on fire. This is a nice song. Target foes are shrunk, reducing their strength by 50. This is okay also. Max spell points. Alright, we're gonna scavenge for some stuff. Let's see what we found. If we found, for example, leather armor, we're gonna learn leather armor. Alright. Let's see, what do we do now? What's this? Pray to shrine of Michael Cranford. Okay. Bad reputation. Go to well bottom. I don't want bad reputation. We're good guys.
Stay in the camp.
We're bards. We're singing songs to entertain people, to get strength in battles, stuff like that. We're not bad people. Who the fuck is this guy? He's huge.
Even for heroes such as ourselves. I fear this fight will be too much.
Yeah, we can't pick this guy up. Gonna stay close behind him in the shadows. Oops. Oops. Shit. Okay, we should be okay. Was this some metal? No, this loot, wood, potatoes. The big guy is nearby. Shit. Irish. What? Oh, this is a sign. All right. Who are these people? Who are you guys? Wow. And we got some rotten fruit. Why is there a frame dropping? What the fuck is going on?
Even for heroes such as ourselves.
Yeah.
I fear this fight will be too much.
Watch out! There's monsters about.
You can't trick me! You're a monster! Just like the other monsters! No! 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 Leave me!
There is no glory here.
Yeah, but we're gonna attack those guys.
Let's get this done with!
Hit this guy. What's this? Chuck. Gives another combatant to shoot with 5 constitution. Insufficient spell points, alright.
I beg your pardon.
No problem, my friend.
Stand aside!
Stand aside! Give me your best shot.
There you go.
Please excuse me.
Coming through!
May I pass?
I'm waiting for you!
Okay, I'm gonna switch the camera to the other port so we don't have troubles like this where the camera is freezing. I'm gonna give the mouse back to this one and we should be okay. Alright. So we got the loot. Let's see. This way. Bastard Street. We're headed to Bastard Street. So what about that other door? Whoops.
Death awaits us if we take this fight. But I am ready.
Don't be ready. Maybe we can sneak. I don't wanna try it. No, we ain't gonna sneak right now. Oh.
Even for heroes such as ourselves, I fear this fight will be too much.
Alright, we're gonna take only the load. What's this? Officer Male Armor. It's a nice piece of gear. Magical lantern. Alright. Oh, there's a skeleton guy up there.
Two, Mickle and Batface, snatched like eggs out of a hen house.
And you don't know who nabbed him?
They was out scavenging. Didn't know they was gone till Gob found their gear all thrown about down near Sinister Street.
Who's that? Ah, you must be the one Rabbit promised to send. Am I glad to see you? Some kin of mine have been kidnapped and I could use some help finding them.
Alright.
Been talk at the guild of some Trousseau sorts sneaking around Scarab Bray, killing people and cutting them up. I hope it ain't them who's took my friends. But
what is this place?
Wellbottom's the biggest trout camp in all of Keith. Used to be the one place a trout could feel they was safe. Now nowhere is safe.
Yeah. It's all danger, danger, danger.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
Oh, we have a party.
Kelly said they was taken near Sinister Street. Let's head that way.
At all target spaces. Direct hits due to physical damage and space again called tropes doing chest through and routing enemies that move onto them. Alright. Skyline shells. Become invisible for up to 2 turns or until you attack. Loose arrow. Shift. Alright. We got a rogue with us.
That's High Priestess Uena, leader of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. She's a lot nicer than Bishop Henred, but they're still on the same side.
I understand why you look at me as...
I want a healing.
I am... Go in peace, child.
She talks as sweet as honey, but I still wouldn't tell her much. Fatherites stick together, no matter what they say.
My whole collection!
We can rebuild your home.
Can we? Those artifacts were irreplaceable!
Ah, was I shouting? Forgive. It's just the Cassid Fatherites. They've wrecked our store and all our merchandise. A collection.
This is Johan, by the way, and I'm Shell.
afraid it's only what we could carry.
Please look. How may I serve?
What are we doing?
Constitution. I'm gonna sell that anyway. Bone shards, wood, metal scraps. Alright.
Abendy, originally.
Alright. Where are you from?
Lestrus. I met Johann there when he was cataloguing my father's library. He was my excuse to escape a life of...
Is that all I want?
A very good
As long as I have you, darling, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. You, okay. Farewell.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Aye, thanks.
This is the place. Blood everywhere. Terrible. Ah, but maybe it can lead us to where there was Duke. Have a look around. Here! They were heading this way.
Same game. Just in case.
Stop a minute. There's an old trout cache round here somewhere.
Got a new song of exploration. When you sing Heidi bite near throw graffiti, it will make an eye appear near the graffiti and near the hidden cache. But be quick. If you're too slow, the cache will transform back and become hidden again.
We face these kidnappers, we might want to stock up on a few necessaries. Look
Yes?
for a chalk mark.
Nice. Lockpicks, grappling hook, some traps. Alright. Okay.
Here, you'll need this to hook that bit that sticks out up there. They've gone into Skara Brae above. Dangerous ground for a trout these days. We best be careful.
Alright, man. Make sure to revisit the review board. Their approval unlocks powerful new skills and tells you how cool you are. Be right back, guys. Continue to follow the trail of blood. I'm not gonna use that. The music in this game is really great. Some amazing music.
Hail!
Greeting! I hope you are not seeking to sail, friends. They have not let a boat out of the harbour in days.
And it matters not how urgent your business. The harbour master.
Who are you guys?
Rupert, lately a warden of the Highlands. Now, until I can be sure my sworn brother Ewan is safe, I am a wanderer.
I am Rifkind of Cadlander, and being without family or fortune, I've sworn to aid my friend Rupert until he has learned the fate of his friend.
Alright.
Ah, we have just come from the Intriach, chasing a rumour of you into a dead end. Fortunately, a witch of...
It is bad among the Fichti now. Corruption infects the trees. Even the animals are sickening. I would avoid it if
I seek to save a friend, Ewan, stolen away by the fair folk. We thought he had been taken through the portal to the Everwood that lies at the heart of the Intriach. But it was not so.
A wise woman of the Fichti told us no one had passed in or out of that portal in years. But she had felt tremors in the ley lines that told her the portal of the Gotten Fjords had opened just days ago.
It must be Ewan! It must be! I will save him from that temptress if it's the last thing I do!
Safe travel, friends.
Aye, aye. Good fortune to you.
Hey?
Kill Hattie.
I'm busy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hattie. Give me the cabbage. Cabbage again. And onions. Right? Onion. Alright. Map. You okay?
So frustrating.
Do what,
See
man?
this wee lush? He was about to tell us about some great treasure of his. Then he had to go and have one more drink, and suddenly he's talking gibberish. Can't understand a word.
I figure the only way we'll ever make sense of him is to wait until he's sober. Time to
Is
get
this the
started.
drunk guy?
Bottoms up.
Treasure? Well, treasure?
Mushrooms. Oh, easy, easy. This guy's gonna kill us.
Ready when you are.
These are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. I'm gonna save the game. We're gonna bid and save this game. Okay. Let's see. Critical hit, sword and Texas. Sword mastery. Bleed damage. And move to nearby space. So it's like the sword is cunning and the axe is damage since the blade push them back. We don't want that. Okay, what does Alright. On the left side of the character sheet of your current select adventure, here you can see the attributes, passive abilities, currently equipped gear. Alright. Mastered abilities. Alright. Ah, crafting. Wood and metal. Fiber. So another crafting game, I see. Water and grain. We can make bread. Alright. Healing potion. Oh, they require water. Water. We have a hook. Yeah. Torch. A lockpick. We have lockpick. We can't use it right. And maybe
What
this
are we
guy.
doing?
He should. Yeah. Yeah. He has a training.
Yes?
Alright. Amount of damage done by most attacks. This is probably the hand-to-hand damage. Most likely. Fairy dust. Metal scraps. Alright. We can engage those guys.
To the field.
So, is anyone gonna go?
Yeah?
I ain't got time for this. I'm gonna put you out your misery. I'm done playing. Leslie, you're finished. All right, playtime's over. I'm gonna put you out your misery. Your story ends here.
Kill him! Aye? We'll make it look like they were helping the others.
Taking orders from a human. Away I go.
Command me.
Out of my way!
Oh! Ah, she became the target now since he hid in the shadows.
Brothers! Sisters! Why are you doing this?
Doing 9 damage. Enemies focusing. Enemies and adventurers focus when preparing powerful abilities or while they're in combat stance. You can stop an enemy mental damage and do purple and glow. Okay. We don't have any mental damage abilities.
Cheers, friends.
Ready.
Eating my brain!
And this guy is awesome.
Ready for orders. Please excuse me.
Stand aside.
Stupid fools! Don't you know you've been tricked?
What should I do?
Thank you. Thank you. I thought we were gonna die. Those sellsword trows said they was gonna leave our bodies here, so it seemed we'd killed those men.
Did the dog workers fight back?
They didn't stand a chance. Unarmed against those dirty assassins. It was cold bloody murder.
You think you'll be blamed for this?
Lots of blood and butchery being blamed on Well-Bottom Trow lately. Possible we can prove it was these sellswords behind it all, but I doubt anyone will listen.
What will you do now?
Need to get back to Well-Bottom and
Alright,
we better leg it. Thanks again.
no problem. Priest investment. Okay, want. Gold, sugar, shank. Wood and food. Alright. How you do it, I leave to you. But Skara Brae must stop thinking of Troll's mischievous little good luck charms and start fearing them. They must hate them. 2, 4, 7 something. Nice. We got some XP.
You see, Paladin, outcasts and trow killing honest citizens. They're all in it together. They want to kill us all.
Heathen trash! I better find some backup.
I'll warn the harbour master.
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Sy'n stro dachje, nyn wong bwar chwan yn fforsyn. Adjen nach jyn drws gewaswan. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo, hi. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Sjörach lekvang me fyr jag och stolt i statjo. Vase host i strojk och skatjo. Fyrken dran guljanken arsenal. Janne tares kaske. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo, hi. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Sjörach lekvang Byen mogel nach kyn captain. Byen nach gawn drawn sy'n nashi. Byen hawn doch nawn beiachge. Rwsge gwan forrawn brich vratoch. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo, hi. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Sjörach lekvang Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo, hi. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Sjörach lekvang Smjörach mysjer ole fetto. Krupe gaun en dus og kato. Gunjarach gehechne satje. Krumech mavrons harlem magne. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo, hi. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Sjörach lekvang Smjörach mysjer movak venje. Gavat grinje spiden solur. Hits misstolte chod met kalje. Bimi bja trotte sille. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo, hi. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Sjörach lekvang me volles gachian hi fei. Kun harish nach morgen mische. Cheating curry, cheating clear. And chivia charia vissel. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo, hi. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Smjörach lekvang Miss Clown dog, hör mi maltrum. Byen en sjås en strå dachtje. Den vong vår chwan den farsen. Adjen nach jyn ruske waswan. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo, hi. Hallavik, hillavik, hojo. Sjörach lekvang me fyr jag och stolt i statjo. Vase host i strojk och skatjo. Fyrken dran guljanken arsle. Janel Torres Torre Kashke Hallavik Hillavik Holjo Hallavik Hillavik Holoi Hallavik Hillavik Holjo Sjorach Wekvaldoini Byen Mogel Nachken Kachen Byen Nachgaun
Okay guys, let's play some more. After that I'm invited to a kid's birthday tonight, so must get going in like half an hour. Find Daugish. Okay. What?
They're gonna tear us to bits.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe we could find another way, eh?
Eh? Alright. Another way, you say. Okay, man. We need some health also. There we go. Quest, so the quest is right about here. I'm guessing it's upstairs.
Stay in the camp. Bonaparte, right in front of me. I didn't know whether to ship.
Havel? Okay. Gonna sell those. So 6 of those. Okay. 8 cabbages, 4 onions. Gonna split some potatoes. Alright. Selling 6 of those. It's a good maze. The price is good. I guess we can sell some other stuff to get it. Shank. 249. Okay. We can get that. No. Alright, we're gonna sell 5 cabbages. This. Yeah, we can sell 3 bottles of booze. Still need 21 gold. Let's see. You're gonna sell 1 lockpick. Alright. We need 9 gold more. Right, cabbages. Alright, there we go.
Have a look. See you again.
Now we can get this almighty mix. There we go. Actually, we can sell the rest as well.
What are we doing?
See you again.
There we go. Find Dolgesh. There are some monsters along the way. Who is this guy?
Who's... You want something from me? You can whistle for it.
Alright.
Music to my ear. Look, Akashi, a friend.
Akashi?
So now, how can one... Akashi's my partner. A better thief than most. And a better friend than all. Rescued him from a gang known as the Red Imps. And we have been pals ever since. They were so dumb. He should have been their leader.
Alright. You beated someone from Monarch to Mercury.
Ren's my name. A student of the streets who studied in 100 cities. But come back after my education to practice my trade in my dear old home.
Alright.
Stop by anytime.
Sinister. Okay, this is new. This is something new. What? This is glitched up. See? Well. Alright. Master lockpicks, nice. This green sign, we don't know what this is. Yeah, we haven't learned this one. Hellebore seed and barricades. Alright. Aha. Maybe we can, yeah, we can place the hook. There we go. It's nice. Okay. So we need to craft another hook. We don't have any hooks. Grappling hooks, so we need fiber. Fiber can make 6 of those. And 2 hooks. There we go. Aha. Some lagging. Mercenary token, nice. Recruit new mercenaries, alright. We can get people with this thing from the inn. There's some guys we can fight. Red foes. Let's fight them.
Even for heroes such as ourselves, I fear this fight will be too much.
There's the big fella.
We will die here, but it will be glorious.
No, thank you. We're near. Yeah, there's some enemies. We don't want to engage that guy.
even for heroes such as ourselves. I fear this fight will be too much.
Yeah. Alright, turn him back. So now we can go to here, I guess. Go around the corner. Yeah.
I don't know about this.
We killed one with the last companion. It shouldn't be that hard at all.
What can I do?
We're gonna head next. We're gonna axes or swords. We're gonna go with the axes. And axes. There we go. All points to attack.
We will die here, but it will be glorious.
Still can't fight those guys. Alright, so quest there can show us here.
Treasure?
Honor demands that we fight.
Alright. We're gonna pick up those guys.
Eh?
What?
Ah, shit. Alright.
Your doom awaits you.
go for the temple. Come then! I'm right here.
I salute you.
Music is
That's lovely.
perversion.
Yeah? Away I go.
What about the shield? Each point of arrow reduces the amount of physical damage taken, mental damage and true damage ignore armor. One of your adventurers has been incapacitated. They're not dead, and if you win the fight, they'll stand back up with less than 25% of the health. Alright.
Here to serve.
I don't have a big chance at this. Can we surrender? Yeah. Blah blah blah, cruel knife, blah 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 blah. Okay. Good thing we saved that game. We can pick up those guys. It's super easy. They're yellow, so it's not the easiest, but it will be challenging, but we still can pick these guys. I'm pretty much new to the game, so still understanding the basics.
so cato Gunjoroch gehage na sache Drumage movrons harlem magne Hallavik hillavik polio
There we go.
Hey?
In this guy.
Hallavik hillavik polio Smjoroch Smjoroch misher moach benje Gavak green speed and solid H mistalt the
Intelligence. Rocks speaks up when they feel that they're near a chest, even if it's hidden.
Hallavik hillavik polio Hallavik hillavik polio Hallavik
I'm gonna go with attack. This Q is nice. Alright, let's get this guys.
Who's there? Heretics! Attack! Prepare yourselves, heretics!
Here to serve. I salute you.
Must!
That's lovely.
Alright, so she can do 5 damage.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
At your command.
What should I do? Pardon?
Alright. We're gonna kill the big guy.
Command me.
Oh shit! Alright. I guess that was the easy way. Border of Temple, the port of Skara Brae is closed until further notice. No ships may enter or leave without permission of the paladins. Embargo breakers will be hung by deck. Right.
I can't just wait here forever. I can't just wait here forever.
Okay.
Say when.
This guy is ready. Would be really good if I save the game and get going. Yeah, I must save the game right here. Must get going, guys. I'm on a children's birthday party tonight for a couple of hours. After that, we can continue the Bard's Tale.